Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. And tonight, it'll be New Orleans going up against Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target with his three.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
6 to shoot. And that one's good, Barnes.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Michael Jordan. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
From deep, Ellis. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Ellis surveying the D. Back to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Philadelphia. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Shaq. Pass to Jordan. Great defense that time from Ellis. The three from Barnes. Robinson pulls it in. To the middle. Oh, look at that.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Gordon a screen. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Back to Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
40 seconds left in the first. And Lewis has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Miller outside. Sharon Lewis pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lewis on the way. Pass to Robinson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Gordon. Duncan defending. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia leads by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Miller. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Over in the corner, Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Duncan outside. Pass to Artest. And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Hits the jumper in space.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
To the inside. And it's Hogan with the finish.
Oh, great find there for the open man.
Ellis outside. The three-pointer, no good. The three. It's hauled in by Gordon. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a three-point game. Back to Ellis. To the paint. And the basket by Gordon.
Fighting to the hoop. Gordon taking blows, but finished the play. Wow.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 2 minutes. Worthy outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Artest. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here is Miller. And Bogut unable to get his shot to go.
A strong forward. Gordon can overpower defenders.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Gordon a screen. Harper, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you could see as that was unfolding, he raced down the court and got great position to take advantage of the transition opportunity.
Finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Flag.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
Away team foul.
New Orleans shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wallace attacking. And the jam by Wallace.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A shot by Harden, wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Harden's got it going here in the start of the 2nd half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for New Orleans. Left side, Jordan. Over Harden. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
And Harden launches it from deep. And David Robinson pulls it down. Inside. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
That rim has a family.
Jordan left side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Harden outside. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Pass to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out play.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Okay, Brook Lopez, we see you can still get up.
A minute 42 left to the 3rd. Shaq can't get it to go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Harden scanning the floor. .103 left here in the 3rd quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Anunoby. Outside for Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Lewis attacking. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hachimura. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Philadelphia trails by 7. Outside Robinson. Outside Jordan. Jordan gets it to go inside.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The first one falls. And Philadelphia making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They played the better game, so
34.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Duncan. Lopez grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Harden with it. Rebounded by Bogut. Right wing. Here's Flash. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
And here's Harden for 3. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Down low. Bogut. And it's Bogut with the finish.
Wow. And look. As amazing as that was, those are the types of dunks that make you a little nervous.
Some changes for New Orleans. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gordon a screen. Ellis with it. Now Green defending. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Screen by Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Gordon a screen. Now Barnes takes the 3, and it's off. Flag fires, and good! From way outside, it's in!
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here is Gordon. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Green, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Well, the thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Really a grizzled veteran at this point. Gordon's a guy who's big in these spots.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Substitution on the court.
Who is outside? Oh, what a finish!
Nice poise from him there. Taking over in a big moment.
The free throw drops for Lewis.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Beyond the arc. And down goes the 3.
And they needed a hoop. He gets them one. Huge basket.
Now O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
That was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Barnes. Ellis outside. Now Gordon. Stolen by Robinson. And the foul on Monte Ellis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Gordon. And that one is good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
A three-pointer. Good.
What a clutch shot right there from Lewis. This is what leaders do best.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation. He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's New Orleans with it. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Here's Barnes. Stolen by Artest. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. From deep. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later.